Hey, what's up, everyone? Jeff here from Full Send Collectibles, and today we will be ripping back to basketball, ripping the first ever edition of Upper Deck Basketball. That's a 1991-1992 edition. Um, these boxes were released a couple years after Upper Deck started to do baseball. Obviously, you're probably all familiar with the '89 Griffey Upper Deck rookie card, one of the most iconic cards of the era. Came out with basketball for the '91-'92 season. This set is pretty vanilla and pretty sizable for the era. Before this, a lot of the base sets were topped out at around 400 cards. This base set is actually a collection of 500 cards. When I say it's a little vanilla, I mean there's just not a lot of inserts like Upper Deck started to do in subsequent years, like the 92, 93, especially the High Series was chock full of inserts, like really cool cards. And other companies started to do a ton of inserts as well. In this one, you get a lot of obviously base cards in the 500 card set. What you'll notice is the rookies are pretty cool. It's a selection of about 20 rookies, including Larry Johnson, really nice one with his headset on, that you get in cards roughly 1 through 20. Those are really nice for the collection. And then the really notable inserts in this one are the award winners holograms. Very cool. There's a couple of Michael Jordans, including, I believe it's card AW1 and AW4. So a couple different versions. There's also Larry Johnson in there, David Robinson, John Stockton, and so on. So we'll be looking for these in this set. As far as value goes, junk wax era, there's not much of major value in here. Most of the cards, even the Jordan card number 44, comes in at about $50 in a PSA 10. The Larry Johnson rookie at about 50 in a PSA 10. There's also a Michael Jordan facing off against Magic Johnson, again around $50 in a PSA 10. So most of your stuff in a 10 here is going to be around 50. The exception being those Michael Jordan award winner holographs. If you happen, which is basically impossible, the population is extremely low. But if you happen to be able to 10 one of those, you're talking in the vicinity of $500 to $750. Reason being, they are really, really hard to get a 10. Corners are fine, the edges are fine generally, in my experience, but you just are going to get surface issues. It's almost impossible to pull a 10 out of these boxes, in my experience. But they are cool cards nevertheless. Even if you get a really nice one, submit it at a 9. I think they're really cool for the personal collection. Um, Other than that, let's rip into it. We've got 36 packs. We've got 12 cards per pack, so access to fewer cards. You do see that these Upper Deck boxes, like I believe all Upper Deck products, are factory sealed with the Upper Deck logo on the seal. Once you get in them, you have your tamper resistant um, packs. They do also write on the box that you have 12 cards randomly sequenced. I'm not exactly sure what the randomization process is, but I'm sure it's better than, say, the '89 Hoops video that we did, where if you open one player, you know exactly who the other 14 players are in the pack. So, for a lot of you, this is going to be a really nice and nostalgic display. Notice like the purple packs. When I was a kid and I started to open these up, they were really just a game changer, right? The cards are really nicely made. They've got the holographic logo for Upper Deck on the back of every card. Ripping the holograph cards in the actual set itself was a ton of fun. And of course, there's a number of different Jordans in this actually, including the base card 44. I already mentioned the Jordan Magic card. There's also a Jordan checklist, and there are, if I'm not mistaken, two Jordan All-Star cards, which are pretty cool too. And again, nothing crazy. Like at a 10, you're talking like those will routinely sell on eBay for about $50. So I think that's it for the overview. Let's rip into these. And we are, as usual, hunting Jordans. We're hunting holographs and see if we can have some fun with the rip. There's your holographic logo on the back. These are generally pretty well produced. I don't see a lot of corner issues. They don't stick together like the '93, '94 set, which are a lot more glossy. They're more of a matte finish. From a card perspective, real clean view. You've got, see if I can actually get a base card here. You've got your your player's name on the bottom, the logo, the team's name, and just really clean, crisp action shots of the players where you didn't get a lot of that, um, necessarily in the era prior to that. All right, so we got Tim Hardaway All-Star, James Worthy. Every team has these really cool checklists as well. Um, Jordan being the one you can have access to for the Bulls. That's Dominique Wilkins on the Hawks. Pretty cool card. Sherman Douglas, go Cuse. Will Purdue on the side card. Bob Hansen. Um, their randomization process must also include putting cards in upside down. It seems like every other card is facing the wrong way, so not ideal for a rip on video, but it's fine. What are you gonna do? There's a Terry Porter West All Star. There's Magic Johnson's base card, and two packs in, there's our first Michael Jordan. That's the Jordan checklist. Um, again, not with art by Alan Stutt, which is pretty cool. Um, again, nothing crazy. It's like $50 in a PSA 10, but a really cool card nonetheless. Massive sets. There's Mitch Richmond. So you'd have to open quite a few of these boxes if you're trying to collect the set. There's Karl Malone, Greg Anderson. And at 12 cards per pack, you don't have access to the typical 15 that you might in most sets. So maybe a nice little marketing move by Upper Deck there. The randomization questionable already. There's our second Magic Johnson. I'll take it. Terry Porter. There's the Wilkins checklist. Checklists are cool. Thought that was Larry Bird for a second. There's a Scottie Pippen base card, really nice. Reverse layup over Vlade, whose hand is stuck into the net and looks like he's about to hack the shit out of Pippen there. Right, followed by Reggie Miller, looking good as always. Johnny Newman, Kenny Smith, Ryan Shaw. Oh, sweet. And AW2, this is going to be our first holo. Alvin Robertson. And you got it right there, which is they're the award winners. So this is his card for steals. Just a really nice insert here. Um, yeah, I mean, you could hit this with the Windex, but the surfaces of these are all scratched up. Not to your naked eye, right? To the naked eye, the card looks awesome. But to the PSA eye, you're never going to get anywhere near a 10 on anything like that. Now, I did open one of these boxes, and I'll do a video of the reveal when I get them back. I sent in a bunch of Jordan Award winners. Believe it or not, I opened it was either 4 or 5 Jordan Award winner. There was an AW1 card in a single box. It was just unbelievable. And few of them were in really, really good shape. Very, very minor surface issues, but I'm really curious to see what they come back at from PSA. Speaking of Michael, there's our Jordan base card, card number 44. Really awesome looking card on the back, him on the front. Beautiful card. I don't have a 10 of this yet, so I will look this over and see if I can send it in and grab myself a 10. There's Duckworth. There's Worthy on the checklist. Eldon Campbell, Dominique Wilkins, and Charles Barkley and David Robinson. So even though we're talking a 500 card set, the thing that I always liked as a kid in opening basketball and collecting basketball more than baseball is, you only have 5 starters on the floor, right? And sometimes you have oh shit, Michael Jordan Award winner right there on the top. Boom. That is award winner 1. Pretty nice. Let's see if you can. There it is. Really cool card. And then when you get it in the right light, you actually have colors in there. So you see his jersey, you see his red from the Bulls, the white. Um, really sweet card. This one has a little bit of a dent on the surface. Otherwise, looks pretty good. Again, unlikely to send that in, but that's a great rip. In any case, what I was saying is, man, I can't even get through it because there's so many studs. Larry Bird, Hakeem Olajuwon, Scott Skiles. Here's an all-star, Tom Chambers. Reason I loved and still do love opening basketball versus, say, baseball. The sets are generally smaller, so those baseball sets were coming in at 700 plus cards. Even this set at a big 500, you only have five starters on the court. Two or three of them are studs. You love rooting for them. And so when you're opening these packs, even though it's a 500 card set, you got big name players in every single pack. Whereas you can go through and open, a whole bunch of, say, baseball cards and just be in no man's land with players you've never heard of, card after card after card. There's Patrick Ewing. Like to open, so we already have three Jordans in this box. You love to open like, six, seven, eight. Row, there's Row, and Magic on the West All-Stars. And really, I'd like to get my hands on a Larry Johnson rookie, one of my favorite players of all time. Um, again, not a Derek Coleman, number 44, my man from Cuse, David Robinson, West All-Star, Danny Young. Um, Larry Johnson, not a Hall of Fame career by any means, but one of those super exciting players from the era. Had an awesome career at UNLV. Was super fun to watch in college, and comes to the pros, is doing grandmama commercials and all sorts of cool shit. Always ran him on NBA Jam. Spud Webb, Otis Thorpe in a really nice card. Our first pack that we didn't really call out any names. All rookie team, Kendall Gill. That's another insert, if you will. You get the all rookie logo on the bottom, um, calling out that they are the rookies. There's Chris Mullen on the All Star. There's Reggie Miller on the checklist. Ron Harper. Interestingly, we haven't opened any of the first 20 rookies yet. That's a little surprising to me. You'll know them when you see them. A lot of times they're just, you know, they're in suits or they might be them on draft day. It's a really nice picture. It almost looks like they went to school that day and had photo day, dressed up for it and everything. There's Vernon Maxwell. There's Vinnie Johnson. Team check or total checklist. That's a beautiful card right there. The Isaiah Thomas checklist. Alan Stutt. I actually reached out. You can go to Alan Stutt's website. I actually reached out to Alan Stutt to see if he had any of those original art left. There's Joe Dumars on the All Star. Dennis Scott. And he does not, but he has a lot of very cool, same style, very cool artwork on his website. Um, you know, I think he's got a David Robinson on there. He's got a Shaquille O'Neal. They were good sized paintings for around 1,500 bucks, which in the world of art, not that Stutt's a major name, but in the world of art, that's real cool. There's D Brown winning the dunk contest. Kevin McHale on the All Star team. Oh, I love this card. Hakeem Olajuwon checklist. Really cool, really colorful. There's Jeff Hornacek, Ron Harper again, Kenny Smith again, Johnny Newman again. Oh, here we go. Let's see it. Michael Jordan AW1. So, my goodness, that's a second Michael Jordan award winner, one that we've looked at. That one looks really nice, actually. So, this one came from the front of or the back of the pack, rather. And it has some of the seal lines on it. But if you do want to clean these up a little bit, just grab a microfiber cloth, hit the cloth with some Windex, see what comes off of that. I mean, it's not going to fuck the card up, and you're just removing stuff that shouldn't be on the card anyway. So two Michael Jordan award winners right now. Maybe we got another box where we just get into them. That'd be real cool, especially on camera. Oh, Patrick, love it. Almost went right by him. Just a great man, great player. Detlef Schrempf, John Paxson, Mark West. There's Brad Doherty on the checklist. And there's Doc Rivers and Clyde Drexler on the All-Star. Barely through half the box. We got 3 hollows already. 2 of them are the Jordan number 1. Have to beat that. There's Johnny Stockton All-Star. Another great one. Larry Bird checklist. They really nailed it on these checklists, man. These are like really signature cards in the set. They look really, really good. J.R. Reed. I will take the award winner hollows all day, but I am a little surprised we're light on the rookies here. But again, 500 card set. You're only opening um, you know, well, you're opening most close to 500. Oh, dope. So we've got Karl Malone, and then here is the NBA All-Star Weekend. So there's 2 All-Stars. There's a Michael Jordan um, East All-Star, and then you've also got the All-Star Weekend Michael Jordan. I have not looked this card up. I'm not sure what this is in a 10. I would assume it's in the $50 range, like the rest of them, but that is a really, really cool card. Great picture. Just Michael doing his thing. Clippers checklist with Ron Harper, J.R. Reed. Nothing much doing there. Other notable rookies, I mean, Hall of Famer. We do have Dikembe Mutombo in this rookie class. Um, got guys like Stacey Augmon, always an exciting player. He happens to be on the checklist. Steve Smith is in this one. There's Brian Shaw, Detlef Schrempf. I swear they make the All-Stars in this box. There are no other boxes for 91, 92, or rookies rather. There's D Brown. There's Jason Williams, Big Jason. Checklist. Charles Barkley All-Star. This is real cool. Card number 29. Assists record. Magic Moments. Magic Johnson. Beautiful card. I don't think I said it at the onset. These boxes are about $60. So you can go on eBay. You can pretty much get them still for $60 all day. Not a terrible price point for what you're getting. They are factory sealed. Um, some really, really beautiful and iconic cards. There's Mark Price, John Sally. Okay, so there's the rookie checklist. This is card number 1 in the set. Yep, card number 1 in the set. Rookie checklist. You've got Stacey Augmon and Rodney Monroe repping the rookies. Rookie list includes Larry Johnson, Dikembe Mutombo, Greg Anthony's in this class, Eric Murdoch, 21 rookies, and not a lot of other what I would consider bigger names on that list. Hersey Hawkins All-Star, Kenny Payne. Still haven't gotten the Jordan Magic card. Maybe we'll hit that. We'll see. Jordan base is better. I'd rather have the Jordan base. There's Isaiah Thomas, Charles Oakley, D. Brown base, Ronnie Cycli, Bill Cartwright. There we go. Larry Johnson rookie. Super cool card. He's got his tie on. He's got his headset on. Charlotte Hornets. Not sure if it's a 10 or not, but I do need this in a 10 in my PC. I could just buy it for $50, $60 if you see it, but again, one of my favorite players. I actually just picked up 93 Topps Finest Larry Johnson Auto. Very cool card. Right on eBay. Pretty good deal. 40 bucks I think I paid for that. There's Robert Parrish All-Star, Derek Smith. Joe Dumars, Sean Elliott, Danny Ferry. That might be year 2 for Danny. There's James Worthy. There you go, Dikembe Mutombo rookie. Now we're getting into him. That is a fantastic card, super iconic. You've got the skyline in the back. Card number 3 in the set. Out of Georgetown, Hall of Fame player right there. Nice hit. You got Alvin Robertson, sorry, on the checklist for the Bucks. I believe that's Rex Chapman on the checklist. All right, there's your Steve Smith rookie for the Heat. Nice card. Now we're getting into them. Glenn Rice, Ronnie Cycli, another Reggie Miller. Nice looking card right there. Del Curry. I wonder if Del's jealous about what the Steph Curry rookies are selling for. It's like my rookie was in junk wax and it's a piece of shit. Tony Campbell, Dominique Wilkins, James Worthy, Craig Hodges. There's Stacey Augman's rookie. He's got his jeans and his white tee on. You go, boy. You get it. Fuck ties. Dress for your day. That's what I say. I don't know who's on the Kings. Lionel Simmons is the Kings checklist. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school. That's the most random card ever. Who's on the Jazz checklist? So you have all these dudes to pick from, and you put Mark Eaton on there. Not Karl Malone, not John Starkton. There's a Terrell Brandon rookie. Cool. Also dressed for his day. Love that. There's Dennis Rodman, Pistons. Good card. Glenn Rice. Hakeem Olajuwon. Rex Chapman base. We're getting a pretty good mix of cards here. I will say you wouldn't be advertising your randomization process on the front of the box unless you believe in it. And so coming from me, I think the randomization technique is solid. Another stay in school card. This kid's reading next to the flag. America, fuck yeah. Bullets checklist. That's Bernard King. There's your Greg Anthony rookie. Sweet. BJ Armstrong. Craig Hodges. This Craig Hodges is actually real nice. I'm kind of scrolling through these quickly, but one of the nice things I love about the Upper Deck cards is there's just some really cool images there. There's Hodges holding the championship trophy. Just a just a real cool card. Sleepy Floyd. There's the Admiral, David Robinson. Nice shot there. Good action shot. I think we got about 10 packs left. I don't know like what the average amount of hollows is in this. Maybe it's for like, you guys watch my videos when I go for Provisions cards. So maybe it's 4 cards. I don't know. Usually average like 4 Provisions. There's our second Jordan checklist. Just an amazing card. Super beautiful. Rich King rookie. I don't even know who Rich King is. Followed by Stacey King, a much better player. Xavier McDaniel, Bimbo Coles, Sam Vincent. All right, last rack. I will take, so far we've opened 2 Jordan checklists, 1 Jordan All-Star Weekend, 2 Jordan Hollows, and 1 Jordan base. Pretty solid. James Worthy, Tim Hardaway. All right, sweet. Ronnie Cycli, Reggie Lewis. I don't know why I'm putting those in that pile. Chris Jackson for the Nugs. Danny Ainge, Mitch Richmond. There's my boy Sherman Douglas. believe he's still the all-time assist leader at SU. One of my friends will clean me up on that. Rex Chapman, Karl Malone All-Star. Right on. Second Michael Jordan All-Star weekend. Again, two different versions of these. There's one that looks like the All-Star like this. This one is, in my opinion, the sweeter card. So I'll take two of those all day. So, and part of the reason why these sets are up from, call it, a lot of the sets before this, 390 cards, 400 cards, are the inserts. So these are built in right into the set. So this card, this All Stars card number 48, the checklists are cards, so there's not subsets, right? They're just built right in. So you got all your base players plus your inserts. Scottie Pippen again, Mark Eaton on the checklist, John Stockton on the Jazz All-Star, Moses Malone, Hawks. Jerome Kersey, Earl Campbell, Lionel Simmons on the checklist, Clyde Drexler on the All-Star, Doc Rivers, John Turner rookie, Derek Coleman checklist. There's Sean Kemp. My God, look at that bad boy. That is the objectively maybe the best card in the set. Just the sweetest looking card. Very cool. Larry Nance, Muggsy Bogues, Clyde Drexler. It's actually a nice one of Clyde. Guy could move on the court. It's like a ballerina. Dan Marley, Jimmy Oliver, rookie, Chris Jackson on the checklist, and Victor Alexander on the rookie. 7 or so more packs to go. Cliff Robinson, Robert Parrish, Doug Overton rookie, Reggie Miller on the checklist. Oh, rookie, Chris Gatlin. Maybe I overlooked a few of these rookies actually in the first few packs because they weren't Larry Johnsons or Dikembe Mutombos. Very possible. Rich King rookie. There's the Isaiah Thomas checklist again. Danny Manning, John Starks, Mark Price, Sam Mitchell, card number 7, that's a rookie, Greg Anthony again. There's Hakeem, Stay in School. It's actually card number 22. Didn't know that actually. Michael Jordan on the back of that card with the trophy. Cool. Dennis Hobson, Robert Parrish, Reggie Williams, Derek McKee, and boom goes the dynamite. Front of the pack, Michael Jordan AW1. That's the third Michael AW1 Looking very clean except for the fingerprint I just put on it, but we will wash that off. Very clean, very nicely centered. Award winner one, that's for scoring, by the way, obviously. Third, Michael. Hollow. Danny Ferry. Third, Michael Hollow. Let's go. I should get a Michael count going. Bing! Every time I get a Michael. Bing! That's got to be our eighth or ninth Michael of the box. Three hollows, two checklists, one base, two all-stars. 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. There's a rookie, Stacey Augman. Oh, we haven't hit that yet. That's Robinson on the checklist. Back, oop, I don't know about the randomization here, boys. Two Bill Lambiers. Cool card, though. I think they need to randomize their randomization process. All right, so I don't know if we're expecting 4 hollows on average, but we did hit 4. I would guess that that's around the average for a box. But I don't know for sure. Like back in the day, they didn't put on like more modern boxes your odds of hitting. They just say your shit's completely random. But I'll take 3 Jordan AW1 hollows all day long. There's Brad Doherty, Mookie Blaylock, Jeff Malone, wrong Malone, we haven't seen that yet. Tommy Chambers, Steve Smith rookie. Last pack, Mojo. I don't even know. You don't even know what you want to hit in here. Guessing another Michael base card, or actually, we haven't hit the Michael All Star, so could be in there. Boom, Dikembe Mutombo. That's a good hit. Sean Kemp on the checklist. Dennis Hobson. There's another Bill Lambier. Rod Strickland. Guaranteed to make you jump like Rod Strickland. Bernard King. All right, so good rip. $60 box. We opened, I don't know, 8 or 9 Jordans. I can't do math. 3 hollow award winners. Um, looking really sweet. 1 Jordan base, 2 Jordan on the All-Star weekend. That's a really awesome card. And then a number of just awesome dudes from both the rookie season, couple Dikembe Mutombos, 1 Larry Johnson, and all your usual suspects, your Scottie Pippins, your Karl Malones, your Dennis Rodmans, Magic Johnsons, we opened 2 of. So all the great players, right? So I got a stack of, stuff that's not so great and a big ass stack out of a $60 box that I think is pretty cool. Some of it goes in my personal collection, some of it goes in my kid. And 1 or 2 of these may go to PSA to get a 10 for a personal collection, just for shits and giggles. So 91, 92 Upper Deck inaugural edition. What's not to like? Really changed the game in a lot of ways for basketball cards. And stay tuned for another one. I'm about to open a 92, 93 and go hunt a Shaq redemption card, which I want in a PSA 10 real bad. Till then, if you like what you see, click the subscribe button. Check me out at Full Send Collectibles on Instagram. Happy collecting. Thanks for watching.